Good evening, good evening, good evening, Nosworth. It is I, Farmer Ben, back once again, taking on the Grand Heist Challenge event. Just quickly go through where I am, what's happening, and everything else. You'll see here I am. I'm set on rare, about 1600 points behind Dave Cozy Poo, who is in first. I will have to try and challenge him later on, which may be an option. There's Camel. My juxtaposed Camel is my team leader. There he is in fourth. He's doing very well. In Epic, here I am again. I'm third on Epic. I'm hoping that I will stay top 10. I have got a couple of scores I may be able to improve, but I don't think realistically I will be able to push past Starlink and Scarecrow on this one, but I'm hoping I will stay in the top 10. There's a reasonable sort of gap between me and some of the players further down, but we shall see. We shall see. Keeping fingers crossed on that one. And lastly, the one I'm actually here for today is Legendary. Um, Legendary, I basically got through it with various different tactics. Oh, Scarecrow's top there. Look. Juxtaposed Camel in second. It's been a very tight tournament all across the board. Um, the only one I've got left, which I haven't actually completed, is this one, the very last one, number 8. You can see I've had a go at it. It didn't work out. The reason it didn't work out essentially was because I tried to do it a bit quick and used up my battle items on the early stages, which just didn't really work. So here we go. You'll see that my team is 3 greens, 2 yellows. They're all 4 stars because I haven't got any fully leveled 5 stars in green or yellow. And I decided against taking red, which is even my red isn't fully leveled. So what we're going to do, what I did last time was throw in some of the battle items at this stage to try and get through the first 2-3 waves a bit quicker. Which is a fine idea, except unfortunately it meant that I got killed by the bosses. The bosses are very, very powerful, have very, 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 very powerful attacks, and very, very powerful indeed. Powerful. And so here I am. You'll see that I'm kind of doing various sort of cascadey type moves. I'm going to want to try and keep. I'm trying to sort of basically just sort of work my way through these relatively steadily. I'm hoping for. I've had quite a few good combos. I can't grumble at the combos really. Um, I'm hoping to get everybody through it. So that would be a good start. Oh, nice green 5 in a row. It's a good screen, actually, to be fair. The way to get a really good score is to replay it over and over again until you get like a massively awesome screen. I've done that on Rare, and to a fair extent, I've done it on Epic. I'm not doing it on it because I do not have the heroes of the World Energy or anything else. If I had a few more 5 stars, I might be more inclined to sort of risk it, but basically, I'm going to be sort of content wherever I end up. Um, Hopefully, well, I'm pretty sure I'll be top 100. I don't think I'll be top 10, which is fine. I can live with that. I'm not being like super greedy. You can tell. Oh gosh, she's still standing. Quite how tough the mobs are that I'm still going after all of this. Few decent combos, but we're on to wave 2 at last. I'm going to do boom, 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 boom. I'm going to save my healer just for a moment because my health is pretty good and they're already sort of healing up. Let's chuck that back in there now. So yes, this one really is all going to come down to the battle items, which is often the way. Now, normally for the rest of Legendary, what I have taken is basically everything that you can see on my list of battle items below. So I have taken, normally, if I start from the right, which is where I normally would have, I have my tactical reset. It's very good for changing the screen around when you get a bad screen. Can speed things along a little bit. So far, to be fair, the screen has flowed pretty well, so I haven't used it. I'm thinking about, yeah, I'm going to use it now. It also boosts. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. It also boosts the charge, so hopefully I will get enough charge to get my green activated. Because the one thing I don't want to do is lose a hero. And obviously, at the moment, I have got Aiko quite close to dying. So that's good. Right, I'm gonna hope that my Ico doesn't die, because I would rather have a full team alive. It always looks better, really, when you get and you get more points, of course, for your health bonus. There we go. Ico's hanging on in there. He can do stuff, and we're still going through. You can see really that this isn't super quick. It's kind of a steady sort of process, this one. There we are. Ico has got her health back to a sort of level I'm a lot less concerned about her now. And we're on to the bosses. So on to the bosses. The first thing I'm going to do is lob in one of each of the battle items. Boom, 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 boom. Then I will start doing moves. Now the screen is not great, so I'm going to use one of my tactical resets there, just sort of speed things along. It's a shame in Empires and Puzzles, the equivalent, which is a tornado, gives you mana at the same time. These don't, so it does generate mana over time, but it doesn't speed things up. But then it does stop the enemy from generating mana at all, which is very useful. So here we go, going in with the bombs again, keeping them staggered. There's no, like I say, I'm not trying to do this as super quick as I can, because I won't be able to do it. I'm more sort of just trying to make sure my guys, I get through it successfully, and ideally with everyone still alive, because that will get me more points for the health. So you'll see that their health now is looking a bit decidedly ropey, whereas mine is looking pretty good. I'm going to chuck in another time stop, another bomb, another flame bomb. I'm going to do this green 5 in a row here. I'm going to whiz ground. Yep, let's blow this one up here now. Still going. You can see there's quite a lot of damage coming onto them now, and now the mistake I made the first time I tried to do this one was that I hadn't left myself. I used bombs and things to sort of get through the first few waves really quickly, which was a lovely idea, and it did get me here a lot quicker than I've made it here this time. The downside was that I then ran out of bombs for the bosses, and I ended up getting killed because their attacks are so phenomenally powerful. I'm just going to chuck in one more of each of these. You can see their health still going down. Steady process, really. It's not like super fast. It's not going to be much slower than the rest of the waves by the look of things at the moment. The perfect riposte works really well, because you can see that we're counterattack, I think it's called in this game. But Flint is doing a lot of damage back to them. A lot of quite nice combos, which would look really good. Sort of standard on this. Combo 14 there. Now that is awesome, and will definitely help my points a bit. I'm going to try. Let's blast this guy. Let's see if by the time screen slowed down, let's see if by the time I've chucked everything at him. Go on, Ico. There we are. He's finished off. 6 minutes and 45. Now that's pretty slow, really, for any mission on the event, but 82,419. So it's a nice, reasonably high score, and it'll catapult me up the leaderboard to 26th. So I'm going to be quite happy to stay there at 26th. I'm not going to be pushing for the top 10. I imagine it's going to be fairly high above me. I'm on 591, and the top 10, I'd need another 30,000 points. I'm not really at the point I'm likely to be getting that, but that should safely keep me in the top 100, which really is what I'm aiming for. So reward wise, if I can stay where I am, which I'm hoping I can across the board, at least to stay where I am, I should say, get a nice bunch of stuff for top 100 in legendary. Epic, I'm really hoping I can stay top 10, because one of the things I really want is an event avatar. I haven't got any. Then there is various bits and pieces, crowbars, battle items, whatever else have you. And rare, I will almost certainly stay. Well, I'm pretty much guaranteed 10, so I should safely get everything that's listed here. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm not sure how I'll get on, but there's a bunch of stuff there anyway. I'm keep pushing for the glory of first, but we'll see how that pans out. So there we are. So I hope there was something useful in there. Like I say, really to get through that last level, battle items were absolutely key. I did very, very little without using battle items. And that's the key to it from my point of view. Anyway, so I hope there was something useful and informative on this video. I will probably do a video on getting a higher score. I'll probably do tomorrow morning, as I'm getting a little bit sort of tired of generally repeating everything on the game anyhow. So I will probably try and do one of those tomorrow morning and just let people know some of the hints and tips for getting the top score, which will help you on other challenge events. A lot of it involves replaying and battle items. They tend to be the two key things. Anyway, so this is me saying thank you very much for watching the video. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Good luck to everyone. May death come swiftly to your enemies. This is Farmer Ben saying good evening. Take care. Goodbye.